episode of The Remedy. You're watching ATV empowering you. It's yet another beautiful sunny Saturday. Thank you so much for joining us. Always a pleasure having you. It's such a beautiful day to be alive. And we all know that relationships form the basis of our lives. And let's talk about the romantic relationships, So today we are talking about, I am of course joined by a lady, you'll see her later. And today we are going to talk about how you can tell that she's not that into you. So don't go anywhere, let's talk.
You're watching AIT TV, empowering you.
So today we are talking about how you can tell that a lady isn't into you. I am talking to the gentlemen who are either vibing a lady or already in a relationship. And of course I am with the one and only Jenny.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hi.
The queen.
The queen of
How are you,
chickens.
Jenny?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm good. I'm fine.
Yeah.
How
It's
is
been
your
a minute.
Saturday? Yeah, it has.
It's been a minute since we did this together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're good?
I'm good.
You're fine? How is your work-life balance?
I'm starting to get some ass.
Okay.
I'm okay.
Yeah, so clearly beautiful things are happening for Jenny. And how is your love life?
Claire.
Yeah.
My love life is okay.
It's fine.
Yeah, but I don't know about others.
Okay. But you're good.
I'm good. And you?
Oh, I'm good. I'm fine. I'm not complaining. Like I said earlier, it's such a beautiful time to be alive. Obviously, these days I just get up and I am just grateful to be alive.
True.
We are really going through tough times, and it's just glad
But
to
there
be
is
alive.
also a lot to still appreciate.
Of course,
Yeah.
of course, a lot.
Yeah.
So, you've been in a relationship before, or relationships, or you're probably in a relationship.
Yeah, I'm not a nun.
Nuns also are in relationships probably with God and
Yeah.
So as ladies, what are those things that we do that should be so clear to the gentlemen that we are not into them?
Yeah. There are so many that some of us are even ignoring them. That you're seeing it is being done to you, but you're just ignoring because you love this lady so much.
Yeah.
So today we're going to talk about the ladies' side because we don't have a gentleman here and we don't want you guys to start thinking we're against you. So the next time we shall maybe get a guy to talk about it.
Yeah.
We shall be asking Henry behind the camera. By the way, always with Henry Kabuga behind in case you want beautiful videos, pictures. He's almost starting taking pictures, weddings, coverages, all those. You call him, he'll inbox me for the number.
He'll make your day.
Yeah, and he says, he's cute as well. Kabuga.
Yeah, you gotta see for yourself.
Yeah, you gotta see for yourself. So anyway, how you tell a lady is not into you, or even some ladies that don't know they're not into their guys.
Yeah, sometimes I think we do it subconsciously. We actually don't realize what we are not into these guys.
Yeah. You're doing something, you think maybe it's your character, but you're just not into him.
You're just not into the guy. Yeah.
Send me the first one, I think.
Yes.
I took notes.
Okay.
Yeah. If a lady is too busy for you, let me tell you, in this life we have priorities. You could be working, you could be too busy, but trust me, you will not spend a day if you love someone without at least checking on them. In the morning when you wake up, you have at least 1 minute, even if you're very late, to text them, I'm late for work, I'm not going to call you back. That is responsibility. You love that person, you care about how they think.
Yep.
But if you just start your day without nothing, end your day without nothing, and the person is trying to call you, you're trying to call this lady and she's not picking you because she's too busy and she's not bothering to return calls. At the end of the day, she just texts to say, I've been too busy, I'm going to sleep, so maybe we shall talk tomorrow. She's just not into you.
She's not into you. But
she's just not that into you, really.
But there's phases in a relationship, or like stages in a relationship.
Yeah.
That usually I think happens like in the first days or the first months or the first year or two, because honestly, do you want to check on someone in the morning? in the afternoon, in the evening, before bed.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
One thing that keeps a relationship moving is
communication.
consistency and communication. Consistency. If you know that if you come to me a certain way, just be ready to keep it up. If you know you're not that type, come with yourself. Let me see the true you before we go into something serious. You understand?
You.
And
Yeah.
also, I'm a lady man. So, you know, if you really
I
like
know,
someone, you
but-
wanna, let me tell you, at least if you're very busy in the morning, or at least before you end your day, there is that minute before you doze off that you can communicate to someone. Someone is trying. So wait, he doesn't work or what?
I think
He's taking time.
I think you've
to.
mentioned something important for me that works for me. Let's start with something that we can maintain. Yeah.
Something that we can maintain.
So
if she's like
yeah,
this,
so
then
if I make it clear to you, by the way, not all girls want to be called 5 times a day.
no.
Yeah, because why are you calling me 5 times in a day? Like,
Yeah, no.
what the hell are we discussing? You
No,
get it?
but
Eh?
yeah, I do.
So for me, if I'm fine with you calling in, once in a day or once in 2 days, and if I
What?
make that clear from the word go, I
Yeah.
mean that's it.
Yeah, if it is from the word go, but most of the time, we're telling these guys
yeah.
reasons why she's really
She's
not that
not
into
that
you.
into you.
I'm a girl.
So
I've
that
seen
might
girls,
come
I've
off
seen
like
friends.
I'm not into him.
Yeah, or maybe you also don't know, but you're just not that into him.
Ah.
There is no lady. Oh my god, I even don't know how to stress it. If you
Yeah.
love a guy,
Yeah.
you do not want to spend a day at least without checking
checking
about.
on him.
Yeah, if you care about someone, actually, this person is going to be. He becomes part of you somehow.
Okay.
Yeah,
Are you a hopeless romantic?
I'm not a hopeless romantic, but I'm crazy.
You come off as, or
No,
you,
but that's
you get crazy
it's-
in love.
I get crazy, but also I think it is. I'm responsible. I'm not giving myself credit, but I'm responsible. If I know that this person matters to me this much, I should check on them.
Yeah.
It would be bad to know that this person got an accident and someone else knows before I even
Before you do,
or they
yeah.
can't talk to me because I seem to be too busy for them.
Yeah.
You get even if I call her, she's not going to pick.
Because she's too busy for
Yeah,
you.
she's too busy.
So she's definitely
Also, I don't want
not
you to
into
be
it.
hopeless to call me every minute. It's really not necessary. But at least you both understand each other. Okay, according to how the relationship started,
Yeah.
or according to how I come off.
Yeah.
If you're texting me every day and I'm showing you I'm not interested, okay, that is one of the ways. If you're calling a lady, maybe you've not yet entered into a relationship, you're calling this lady 3 times a day, she's never returning your call, she's just not into you. She's not communicating in 2 days, in 1 day. She is just not that
like
into
we
you.
all have our priorities,
Yeah.
because there will be phone calls that she'll be responding to,
Yeah.
and she'll be returning immediately, and she'll even start with an apology. Sorry, I missed your call.
I mean,
But then if I return
exactly.
if I return your call the following day, and it's not even starting with an apology of, oh, sorry, I
Yeah,
missed your
and I
call,
don't want to talk about it.
and I don't want to talk about just
And when you explain, if when you
Yeah.
ask about it, I tell you you're nagging me.
get
Baby.
the signal.
Yeah, like she's really
I'm not
not that
interested.
into you. She is completely not into you, and you
I'm
need to
not
get a life.
interested, Yeah.
Yeah.
So let me tell you something. For me,
Mm.
to show that I am not into you. Okay, this is going to sound so weird,
Okay,
but yeah.
we're ready.
So now for me, I don't argue with people that I don't care about. Yeah, if I care about you, trust me, I'll be there to let you know where you've gone wrong, where I'm not, happy with what you've done.
Yeah.
But if I just give it a deaf ear, I'm like, yeah, okay, fine, and I don't say anything about it, that's it. I'm not
You're
into
just not
you.
into
Yeah,
it.
like I keep
Yeah.
telling people this, I only argue with people I care about. Yeah, so if I come
because it affects you.
so if I come
need them
attacking
to
you,
change,
or like giving you my peace of mind, how I'm not happy with this, how you could have done this better, how this made me feel a certain kind of way, if I don't do that with you, then just know you just
not
like
into you.
passing like the wind. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what other people think, but for me
That
that's
is the
it. Yeah,
basic,
for me
I
to take
know.
an extra step and take time to call you, or probably we sit down and I point
Why
this
did you
out.
do this?
Yeah, why did you do this? I'm not happy with this. Next time probably do this. If I don't do that, then just
just
know
not
you're
into
just
them.
there. Yeah, you're just there. You're not that important in my life. as
Actually,
you
if
think.
you're to see if the people you care about, when they offend you, you get affected more.
Exactly,
But someone
yeah.
who doesn't have anything, when you like, if you can completely live without them, they do some things and you're like, wait, I can cut this guy off and I'm
Yeah,
okay.
I'm like, it's okay, whatever. Just
So
keep doing you.
it is just the same as this brings me to the next one. If a girl never gets jealous when you're with other girls, or when you're talking with other girls, any other lady, she's
A
just
little
not
jealousy
into you.
has to kick in.
If there is no woman that is not jealous on planet
I
Earth,
know.
like, for real. Even your mother gets
sometimes we want
jealous.
to console ourselves, and I know sometimes. Thank you. Even our mothers get jealous if we are giving more time
Yeah,
to other people besides them. Yeah.
Yeah. So if a lady doesn't get jealous, she's actually not into you. She's not just, but she's not into you.
Because she's
Like,
thinking,
completely.
whatever.
She's actually looking for a way out now.
Yeah, it's okay. Do you? You can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Flirt with whoever you want. Smile with whoever you want to smile.
Yeah. No, this makes me wonder.
Jealous.
Are you jealous? Is a very
But there's-
man. Some of us are jealous. Huh? But Claire, I'm jealous.
Let me ask:
Proudly.
is there like a good jealous and a bad jealous?
There is very
there a
bad
healthy
jealous. I think there is healthy jealous.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if let me first talk about the unhealthy jealous.
Okay.
Now this is even if you're what I think, you guys can also say something, but what I think is unhealthy is like if you're checking your man's phone, like first of all, ladies, let us stay away from this men's phone. Like for real, because even your phone is kind of fishy. You're a lady, there is someone who is saying hi baby even when you don't want.
And
If
you know
you're-
it's interesting. Another lady will say, I'm into him if I need to check his phone and see who he's chatting with.
But that's not true. You're just dramatic.
No, you're just
You're
insecure.
insecure actually. Yeah, you're insecure.
That's
That is
the
the
word
right
to
word.
use, yeah.
So if you're checking his phone, if you're calling people from work, you think they are dating, you're not even sure, but you're calling his friends, that is not jealous. That is now it becomes envy and insecurity.
Yeah.
That is not healthy. But I don't know if this is healthy, but this is me. I don't like, I'm really jealous and I don't tolerate this other gender around my man. So if you're
Define not tolerating. Because
Yeah.
when you say not tolerating, I mean, he definitely has females in his life, right?
Yeah,
He has
that's
sisters,
not
he
their
has cousins, he has
Oh,
friends,
yeah.
he has colleagues, he has acquaintances.
that
so-
know their place. When you're a colleague,
Yeah,
you're a
of course.
colleague.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, as
When
long
you
as they're
call,
respectful.
I'm not expecting you to ask too much about his weekend. I'm not expecting you to I'm expecting you to ask how are you? Claire, if I called you and asked, hi Claire, how are you? When are we shooting the show? Things like that.
Yeah. Like,
Hi
we are keeping
Claire,
it straight to the
how
point.
are you? Man, I like the shirt you wore this.
Yeah.
That's my man.
Okay.
I'm not going to do
Healthy
anything,
jealous.
but I'm like, and I wouldn't attack him.
Yeah.
I'd be like, that lady needs to check her language with you.
Okay.
Things like that, like, because I'm not comfortable with that. You understand? Or if we went to a restaurant and I'm with my guy, I don't expect this waitress to start doing this. I will hold your hand nicely, and I'm like, keep your hand.
Keep your
Like nicely, I'll not be rude, but this is my man. I've come, like, I don't know if, okay, to me, I feel like that's not unhealthy.
Okay.
Just protecting what's mine.
Yeah, but the ladies can let us know in the comment section. 'Cause-
I know.
yeah, but I think it's true. There is healthy jealous, and then there is an unhealthy one.
jealous,
Yeah.
yeah.
So you
Are
need
you
so you
jealous?
need your lady to be that jealous. Of course, kicks in.
Yeah,
It kicks in for everyone.
And then there is this
yeah.
jealous that kicks in with pride. You don't want to show.
Yeah, you don't
You
want
want
to
to
show
show.
that you're feeling it.
My mind is on my sleeve.
Yeah.
but
so
sometimes
if
it
she's
kicks
if
in
she's
with
not
pride.
jealous at all, then
She's just not into you. Yeah, she's not. I don't know about the guys. I don't want to talk for the guys now until the next episode. But for now, I know that girls, if a girl is not jealous, because for us naturally we are jealous human beings.
Yeah, we are.
Even for our girlfriends, you get affected when she has someone she's all over.
I know you're like.
And
I also
like,
need to have this going on in my life.
Yeah. So no.
Sure.
No.
Then then also for me, if I am not that into you, if you're with a person, you're in a relationship, he's my man, I'm his woman.
Yeah.
If I am not calling you, to seek advice on very important matters. Yeah, it could be work, it could be finances, it could be spiritual, I don't know, it could be emotional. If I am not involving you and I'm not asking for advice from you, then that means I don't value your input. Therefore,
Definitely.
you mean nothing to me.
You're just
you're just
into them.
there.
Yeah.
I'm just not
Actually,
into them.
if you are to understand, like girls, for us, twinor gambo, like it is known to be like that. So if I come from work and I really am into you, the fact I'm telling you about everyone that has annoyed me, I'm telling you everyone that was nice to me, like I am
the ones who hit on you.
Oh, that one. If actually she doesn't tell you the people that hit on her.
Oh yeah.
That we like to do that. I don't know why.
True. Yes, if you're not telling your guy who is hitting on you, then
so that whole, if the conversation is always, hi, how are you? How was your day? And that's it. She's not into you. She's just
that
not
means
into
there
you.
is someone else she's having that in-depth conversation with, and it's just not you.
If the conversation is not detailed, if I'm not talking to you to that depth, I'm not asking advice as you said. I'm not telling you my future plans. I'm not like I'm just telling you I got a job. You didn't know about my interview. You didn't know about me applying for that job. Yeah, baby, I'm just.
Or even after getting the job, if he finds out from like your other friends. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I know, like he finds out from some other colleagues, like you've just been appointed.
Run for your life, boy.
She's not that into you.
She's just not into you, like at all.
Yeah, and there's just something about us ladies. I think it becomes like so evident, and I think there's a way it comes naturally.
Yeah.
When we are just not into someone.
Yeah.
We do these things naturally. They come off like. Yeah, I think sometimes the guys don't realize, because you know what they say, for us ladies, when you're done, by the time you mention it to a guy that I'm done, you've been done for like a year. You've been done for like a year, and
the things you've been. So
this
these
moment
are the
has finally come, and you're like, yeah, I'm done. So
Yeah,
he's
and
in
this guy has
shock.
not been seeing
He's
these
in shock,
characters.
and then you're so normal, and he's like, oh my God, she hasn't been into me all this while. It's because I've been done for a while.
Yeah.
I am just saying it now, like out officially.
So I hope if you're watching this show, really you're learning something, and trust me, it is not good to keep someone who is not into you because you're into them. Like, it is a selfish, it is too much energy to be with someone that is not into you. And if a lady doesn't like you, she just doesn't like you.
Yeah. But then like you said earlier, there is me not noticing that I'm actually not into a guy, but somehow my actions are just coming off naturally. But
because you're not into him, you don't know.
But then I don't realize.
You don't realize, but you're going to watch The Remedy.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah.
So then you know when to realize 1, 2, 3 things, and then you know where to stop. Yeah. Let's get into a quick break, and we'll be right back. Don't go away.
Yes, please.
Hey there. Do you want to learn camera skills? Do you want to learn how you should record your videos? Do you want to learn different camera settings? Do you want to learn how you should set up your place for a good recording? Just join our online media skills here at AET TV, and we'll be giving you these skills, what you call the 21st century media skills. Check out the numbers you can see right here, and we'll be getting in touch with you.
AET TV, empowering you.
Welcome back. You're on The Remedy. It's me and Claire. We're still talking about how do you know that she's just not that into you. There are very many signs. We've talked about a few. If you are watching and you have some things you want to tell us, you can drop a comment. Follow us on our social media platforms. Tell us what you want us to talk about next. Claire. Yeah. We're still talking about how do you know she's just not that into you.
Yeah,
just how. First of all, no, this is not first of all because we've talked about it in others, but if you know that you're the one always initiating conversations, before you call her, she never calls you. Before you text her, she never texts you. Like, it is always you supposed to first start a conversation.
Yeah.
You're forcing things. She's just not into you.
Yeah. Because if she was into the thing, then there wouldn't be an issue with her initiating a conversation. Yeah. You don't always have to be the one. You know, in the past, like I think back in the day, it was always it's the guy to initiate the conversation. He's the one to check in all the time. But
was
that's an
ancient.
ancient way of thinking. Yeah. If I know we are together, you're my man, I'm your woman. There's nothing wrong with me checking on you in the morning.
Yeah,
and saying good
anytime I
morning.
want to, anytime I feel like,
Exactly.
yeah.
Anytime I feel like, or anytime I can, if probably I've been busy, it should be fine. Yeah,
Actually,
should
all
be
of you know that girls, those who have girls that really love them, you know that girls can be too much. You saw this
Oh,
meme
yeah.
of, she came to a ring, this guy was playing football and she said, baby, ask for a red card, I miss you so much. Like that's a typical girl. I'm not so surprised.
Yeah.
Like, girls, we are just like that.
We are
If you-
attention seekers.
We're attention seekers.
Yeah.
So if I don't seek for your attention, that makes me even think about it.
True. Yeah.
I'm
so
just
the
not
whole
into
conversation initiating. Yeah.
Yeah, if I don't call you before you call me every time, if I don't text you before you text, if I never check on you like before the day, man, I'm not into
I'm
you.
just not into you. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're just some other human being that I
You
know.
know, I only remember when you call. That means I never remember that you exist until
Exactly.
you call
Until
me.
you call. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that means if you don't call, then there actually won't be any conversation. And
No, yeah,
I mean, if there's no
exactly.
communication, then there is nothing happening. So
I don't think it's because you're loving her too much, baby. This girl
it
just
goes
doesn't love
two
you.
way. Yeah, it goes two
Yeah.
way. Well, I remember like when we were still young, you know, school and I don't know, maybe campus,
school.
high school. We had that whole Asian thinking of, oh my god, you don't initiate a conversation with a guy. He's the one to initiate the conversation. He's the one to check in. If you check in first, you come off desperate. But guess what? The big girls know
Yeah,
what I'm talking about. Yeah,
I
they
know.
know. Yeah, so it doesn't
Definitely
always
know.
have to be that. You can also
No.
initiate the conversation. Because I mean, we are here. We've had this discussion. I'm with you. You're with me. So
Why
Yeah.
can't I call you first?
Exactly. Why
Because
can't
I
I call
love you
first?
and
Why can't I text
we both
first?
know. So if I'm not doing that, you're
Yeah.
forcing things. Like you're forcing. You're just forcing things.
Yeah.
And actually, if you're together in the same room, you know there are those people who like stay away from each other for some time, so they decide to visit each other, and she's always on her phone, right?
Oh, yeah.
She's on her phone 24/7. She's texting. She's on WhatsApp. And you're there.
Yeah, especially if you don't stay together. Maybe
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
not around each other often.
Oh, often, and just a few minutes you guys are
the
together.
few hours you have together, two of them, she's on her phone.
She's
then.
on her phone. Yeah. The only time I
nothing to
expect her
talk
to be on phone is when she's showing, like you guys are watching something together. Like together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you're there and I don't really see the need to probably have a conversation with you or just catch up with you on a few things, then
I'll be on my phone. I'll chat with the people that matter. Eh?
please read between the lines.
Yeah.
I ain't into you.
Yeah, and by the like honestly, run for your life when you see these things, eh? Because they don't change. That is the truth. Until by the girls were funny. Until someone leaves you for a minute, that's when you realize how many you've been to them. And you start regretting.
Oh, yeah,
So
that
even
is
as the
true.
girls that are watching, if you're doing these things to people, like why are you there?
Yeah, just
Why are you
let
there?
the person go.
Let the
Yeah,
person
let
go.
the person
Don't
go.
be selfish. We shall talk about why some people are there, yet they're even having these red flags,
True.
showing these red flags.
That's
but
actually being selfish. Yeah.
it is very,
But
very,
I
very
think
selfish.
ladies are just like that. We are selfish because you know what we do? When we are done with this individual, we start showing all these things.
Yeah.
But the guy is not exactly getting it. He thinks maybe she's going through a phase and
phase,
she
yeah.
will come around. But meanwhile, you're just getting done, eh? You're
Yeah.
like letting the guy go, but you're still keeping him around. He says hi, you say hi. How are you? I'm fine. That's what we do, eh?
Yeah.
But in the meantime, for you, you're releasing yourself.
You're actually getting
You've gotten heartbroken and you're getting over your broken heart. So by the time you finally say I'm done, eh, you've gone through all this.
You got
the
done
communication has
sometime
been
back,
zero.
yeah.
You've been too busy for the person. You've not been involving them in your life. So by the time you say I'm done, ladies are selfish, by the way, when it comes to that part. Yeah.
Do you know
We
how
always shock the
weirdly
gentlemen.
selfish we can be? There are some ladies, and I've seen my friends, I love you so much, but man, I've seen very many friends. Someone comes, hits on you, you're like, no, you're even very open, eh? Direct.
Yeah.
But when he keeps quiet and leaves you, you're texting. Get it? Because you know why? We enjoy that pleading from a guy sometimes. Some girls. Yeah, some girls enjoy.
Maybe at a certain stage in life. I don't know.
I don't know, but there's some girls that are somehow selfish.
True.
And when he goes away, instead of letting him go and relax and get over you, you still
Now
stay in
you
his
start
life.
engaging him, yeah.
Yeah, as if you just want to be friends, but guy is not yet over the whole feeling. Let him first be, and then you can get to actually.
Anyway, yeah. Let me
girls do that.
let me
Tell
speak.
me.
Let me speak from my
Experience.
my experience.
Tell us,
Yeah,
Claire.
because I've been through this, and yeah, I'm a big girl, so
Yeah.
yeah,
You're now a big girl.
yeah, I am a big girl. So I feel like there's stages you get to in life, and there are certain things you just get over with, like you just can't do it. Like I don't have that time for pleading, for example.
Yeah.
Like you approach me, I'm into you, you're into me. No, I'm not. Oh yes, can we do this? Like I don't have time to waste anymore.
Man,
You get it?
Let me I do not.
But
If I am into you,
but there are girls
those
who like
things
that whole
I'm
thing of
thinking
being
about
chased and pleaded for. Well, guess what? And you know, by these days, guys don't even. I keep seeing these memes. Guys also don't have time anymore. A guy approaches you, I like you. Can we be friends or can we do this? And you're like, no. The guy moves on, and then I keep
because why should
seeing
they
I keep
keep
seeing
chasing?
ladies on social media complaining. They're like, oh my god, can you imagine? I told him no, and he just moved on. I saw him with another girl. What did you want him to do?
I know.
You wanted him to keep
Because,
stressing and
I mean-
pleading, and ladies, we are way past that stage.
And by the way, let us tell the truth. There is nothing there is nothing there to think about. If you have a proper mind, this guy comes to you, you like him, give him a chance. If you like him, me, I never have time to think about anything.
Yeah.
If I like you, I like you. If I'm in a relationship, I'm in a relationship.
Yeah.
And if I tell you no, I mean no. I'm not going to chase you. I don't want you to chase me.
When
Like,
I actually
am
made
done.
the no clear.
Yeah. Only that we never want really these guys to be our enemies, but some of these guys never stay around.
Yeah,
eh?
no, but yeah, if it's also a reasonable guy out there and he approaches you, you know, with some sort of some other kind of intentions, and you make it clear, and you're like, no, I can't have this with you, or I can't do this with you. If he's an understanding, mature guy, then that should be fine.
I know, but now
That
we've
should
lost
be
friends.
okay. I know we
We've
lose
lost
friends like
yeah.
that.
You have a friend that you think you guys are friends, and until he hits on you
I
and
know.
you say no.
Which actually brings me to the point. Have you realized you have like guy friends who are just amazing? It's not. I don't know if it's friend zoning or brother zoning, but you just have those male friends who are just perfect where they are.
Yeah.
Because once he decides to like want to take things to another level, then stuff changes.
Now me, if you come in my life,
Like he was better off being your friend and
Yeah,
being
yeah.
your, you know, your confidant or your.
I know.
You know.
If you come in my life, it's sort of like a superpower. I don't know. If you come in my life and the first entrance of my life is friendship, baby, now it's hard to get out.
She has said that before.
It is very, very. If you ask the shop, say like you
she
are
said
there.
it before. Like if you come into
If
her
you-
life
yeah.
and you enter
So-
through the friendship door.
Yeah, you are in
It's very
friendship.
hard to
Yeah, you're in that
escalate.
room for friendship. Yes. So if you come and you're interested in other things, come into that relationship door. In that, even if you've entered the friendship, but you've ever mentioned that in the entrance was relationship.
Yeah.
When you say something, I'll not get mad at you. But the other one feels like you're selfish. You've been friends, and now you just want to end because man, these relationships are complicated. When you're my friend and we're going to the other thing, we might disagree more and things like
Actually,
man.
yeah. Actually, let me tell you. There's a friend of mine who told me a story. She had this guy. He was so amazing. Like they were really good friends. You know those guys you call at any hour of the night. The guys you call when you're stuck anywhere or
Yeah.
doing something. Like he was that ride or die. If she would call him and she's like, oh yeah, I want to go here, I want to eat this, and he would be right there. So she figured, oh, this could be a guy actually I could take things to the next level.
Oh.
Too with. So she suggested to him, she's like, you know what, I think we can try this. You know what she told me? The minute she mentioned it, like, okay, let's try and take this to another level. She was like, the dude changed. Eh? He stopped doing all the things he was doing. For
You know, there is just a way they don't treat you
I
as.
don't know,
Do you know? Have you ever
yeah.
seen guys with best friend girlfriends?
Yeah.
There is the way they give them that special
I
treatment.
know, yeah, but once
That-
you decide
that
to
sh-
take things to another level, I don't know
just
what
doesn't
happens.
work out,
Yeah.
eh?
But
Sometimes.
the guys always complain that we are friend zoning them or we are
By
brothers
the way, let
zoning
me tell
them.
you, I've heard this from many guys. Okay, I know some are going off topic, but many guys, Henry, you can testify. There is no guy that will just come to be friends with you, and they have no, at least some small intention of getting
Any
something.
slight
Is that true,
opportunity
Henry?
that presents itself,
Henry,
he'll
is that
take
true?
it.
He's not agreeing with me, but me, I've had very many guys that say that when I come to you, I'm already like targeting, mostly when they become like some close and that your age mates, and they want to eat something.
Yeah, so but we are going off topic, but it's a very interesting one. So we are saying that there's guys who are in that category, and we just have to have them as those lovely, amazing friends. Let's not attempt to cross to the other zone.
And by
it's
the
just
way,
beautiful
which also makes me think, if a girl is so comfortable with other guy friends,
yes.
So even you girls are doing that, you're just not into this guy, because you have to respect that this guy, even guys get jealous, right, Henry? Yeah, so if you're too comfortable with other guys, I am home with you, this is me, a guy right now, I'm home with you, and you're receiving flirting calls from other guys. Okay, you're receiving calls and she says, how are you? They're just checking on you. 3 guys, I'm with you, I'm your boyfriend. They're just checking on you. They're telling you how they want to take you out this weekend, and you don't bother to tell them I'm with my boyfriend, things like that. Baby, you have one leg in that relationship, another one is the other side.
Preaching to a sister. So let me tell you guys about me. I have
you have that problem.
I kind of see myself a little bit in that. I have so many male friends and colleagues and acquaintances.
Let me ask you something. Would you like it if your guy had such many girlfriends?
Of course not. No, but you see, it's
selfish.
different.
No,
it's not selfish.
It's just the same. Trust me, and actually, it's worse with boys.
No.
Because men think that you're not going to have a friend who doesn't want some yum yum.
And I also can't be sure that he's not
having
all those girls.
Maybe we talked about this on the show before. Like trust is a choice. You're with this person, you choose to trust them, so you have to let go of them. These other guys have to respect that you have a boyfriend.
And I get that. Most of the guys around me know that. I mean, if I am dating someone, I'm not. If I'm dating someone and it's all clear, so then if he comes through, everyone needs to be respectful, just like I would be if there are women walk through, it's different. When we are alone, we can do all
so
our
would you take if a guy came to visit you, okay, for like a week, let's say even it's a week, let's say it's a week, then he's at your place for like 3 days, then on the first day this guy calls you and he wants to take you out, would you go? Because he's friends, I mean,
he's a friend. No, but if I am spending time with Boo, then sorry, we'll have to go out another day. I don't think
so. You're respecting. So
I'm very respectful.
First of all, the only, because having friends is okay, it is very good, but the only way you can be secure in that state, first of all, do your friends know your boyfriend?
Oh they
need
the
to
other
be
thing, by the way. If she's not into you,
she's really
gotta hide you all the
if
time.
She does not introduce you to friends, to family, some family, okay, it doesn't have to be mother, father, but some family. Okay, if her people don't know you,
then you, my friend, we are just passing time.
We're passing time. Actually, you would rather get someone else who is suitable for this beautiful love you're sharing. So she is just not into you, and you need to see it and run for your life.
True.
Like, for real. If she's not introducing you to friends, she's talking to your friends. Like, he came to visit you, and you've talked to like 3 friends so far since but you've not mentioned anything about the boyfriend. He's around. Because we are too much. That is the truth. We are too much. We are open books. If she is not free to talk about a guy,
I think for us it comes off pretty obvious. And you see, usually, much as we take time to say it finally that I am done or this is not working out, usually they've actually read the signs. They've been seeing things. The guy has been seeing the things happening. But I don't know why they always choose to think that maybe you're going through a phase, or you're going to change your mind, or you're probably going through a hard time.
I know.
But that's the thing with ladies. She's not just going through a phase or something. She's actually getting done. So for her, she's healing slowly as you're there still clinging onto this whole One
Because
day
you see,
yeah.
one thing boys don't understand. Okay, for girls like me, I will talk for myself. If you're in a relationship with a guy, he's almost like your best friend.
He should
He's
be.
your best friend. I mean, I don't
Yeah.
want to impose, but he's your best friend. So you freely talk to him about everything.
Anything,
So if I'm having a bad day, he is the first person going to know.
Yep.
So it should not confuse him when I act a certain way, because he already knows what is happening to me. He knows who has annoyed me, who knows what I said. If I'm hating on someone, we are doing it both of us. We shall
yeah.
talk about you properly. And I will not expect like that.
True.
So if I'm not telling you all that and I'm just having swings, I'm just acting funny,
Yeah, and you don't know what's happening.
what is
then,
happening? Just I'm not that into you.
Yeah.
I'm not into
And
you. Actually.
we are such easy people to read, you know, ladies. We are so easy to read. I mean, guys, I'm sure guys who have gone through, I don't know, relationships ending or heartbreaks or whatever you want to call it. I'm sure you've seen some of these things happening. But I think guys, you know, it's like this thing when a guy is vibing and you tell him no, and he's like, no. I think her no meant a yes. First of all, by the way, are there guys who still think like that out there?
It is funny.
Are you there? Like, if
Like,
you come and
men.
throw your lines and I'm like, no, and then you're like, no, I think she'll say yes
tell her.
tomorrow.
That is these are the boys.
Those girls are in those centuries back in
So
the
let me
day.
tell you that these boys
They don't exist
they
anymore.
don't exist anymore.
So I think that's what happens even when stuff is going
So
south.
these boys, some of them force girls to be in relationships they don't want to be, because she has said no. Now you're starting to entice her with a lot of money. This money can be
But
tempting
yeah,
you
her
guys.
no in the beginning was actually
no. Then
However
when you give
nice
her
you
this
try
much
to
money,
be.
she decides to go into this small
It's
relationship.
it's like as if she's feeling
And then
sorry
she's
for you.
like,
She's like,
"Thank
oh,
you."
this guy is being so nice. So you literally
she
just
has
go into the
joined,
relationship
and
just
then-
feeling sorry for him.
Yeah, I know.
But then you know that lasts for a minute.
Because
Yeah.
you don't,
Because
you're just
you're
not
actually
into,
not into
You're
it.
not into that guy. You're not into that guy. So whenever
We-
a girl says no, actually,
Just
let me
take the no,
like,
yeah.
When I
We
like you,
don't-
I like you.
That's the that's the thing. For me these days I'm even like so open. If I like a guy, I mean even if I don't want anything with him or to have anything with him, I'll be like, you're cool. I think I like this about you. I love the way you do this. Like I'm not hitting on you, but I'm just appreciating. Like we are so open these days. Like we just say it. I love this about you. So once a chick tells you no, or she's showing you
actually-
all these signs, banange.
They
Don't
mean it.
yeah, they mean it. Don't bother. Like,
And you
don't
girls,
stress.
if you're there and you think a guy should chase you,
No.
when you like
if you're those girls who still want to be banange, we left you a long time ago.
we left you
We
because
left
these
you.
guys,
You're in that world alone.
if you have brothers and fathers and sons, you don't want them to pass through the same thing.
No, there's no
Come on.
time to chase.
We
Do
don't
you know
have
how
to.
many girls? Do
If
you know
you
how
like
many
that guy-
awesome girls are in this
If you like
world?
that guy, don't stress him.
Yeah.
He came and be into him if you are. If you're not, tell him no.
Yeah, you know,
And let him. And then this boy
apparently,
should also move on.
apparently, when a guy asks you out and you like say yes from the word go, apparently you come off desperate or you come off like you like him too much. Well, it's okay. You play your hard to get thing. As you're there playing, there's like 4 other girls that have said yes to
Very
him.
much so. Like he is evaluating to see.
Yeah, so as you're there playing hard
We
to
don't want to
get,
live lonely
Simani
for
waiting
life.
for him to text first, who is going to initiate conversation
and
first.
yet you're dying to.
Exactly.
Those things
You
are-
want to talk to him, you like him, you think something could happen between the two of you, but you're there, you're like, oh, let me play hard to get. He's the one to text. He has to call me 5 times before I call him.
You know this
The
song
5
of Make
times
Him
you're
Wait.
calling, he has already called some other babe 4 times.
You know that song of Make Him Wait.
No,
Okay,
I don't know
okay,
it.
so I will play for you.
Okay.
Don't listen to those songs.
Yeah, make him
Don't.
wait. No.
Those things are making him wait if he's into you. Some guys get damaged so fast that if you say no, he is okay. Some guys, out of respect, when you say no, he will just let you be.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
because,
don't want to make you uncomfortable.
and then you want him to chase you all to where
We don't have time. You guys, like the world is so tough.
It is so tough, very much.
The economy is tough, so we don't have time. We don't have
We're
time
eating
to play over
mogo.
small things.
We're eating mogo.
Let's make at least the relationships as easy as they can be.
Yeah.
So.
One last one I need to tell you guys. If this girl is cancelling plans without plan B, cancelling plans and apologetically.
Yeah.
You guys have a date in the evening. Okay, you guys plan to meet in the evening or plan to go for a movie. You guys plan to do this, and she just cancelled because why? She has to be with these friends of hers.
Oh yeah, the friends are
Yeah,
more
not even
important
work. The
than
friends are
you.
more important. Like seriously, oh, she has to read this book and finish it. Oh, she has this movie that she needs to finish.
Oh, I'm tired. I need to sleep.
I need to
It's been a
sleep.
long day. Meanwhile, this is 8 p.m. Eh?
Yeah, and this is your boyfriend.
Yeah, I'm
Or someone
tired.
who's trying to, pave way into your love life. She's not
I'm
into
not
you.
into you, yeah.
I'm
For
not
someone I'm
you.
into, trust me, I'll go wash my face and we
Yeah,
meet.
and we meet.
However tired and
I will
sleepy I
sleep.
am.
Man, I was sleeping in your chest. Like,
You know. Oh my god, she's
Wait,
such a hopeless romantic.
and now I'm blushing. Okay, let us go in a very short break and we'll be back. Oh my god. You're still in the remedy with Jenny and Claire. We're talking about how do you know that she's just not into you. We've talked about very many red flags that you can see and tell that she's just not into you, and you're supposed to run for your life, right?
Yep.
Why are you staying there if that is happening? But the question is, why are you still there if you're not into him?
I know, like you're a lady and you're doing all these things,
But you're not into him
still
and
there.
you're still there. Why?
There's got to be a few things or that one thing that you're still hooked
Holding
onto.
to. Yeah. It must be there. Most of them I want to identify must be selfish.
Yeah, of course it's selfish, yeah, when you're not into the person,
Yeah.
but then because of one or the other thing that you benefit from this man,
Yeah.
you're still hanging in there, yeah. And it's usually very petty reasons.
like being guilty. The first one would be being
yeah.
guilty. This
Yeah,
guy has
yeah.
done so much for you, and you feel like if I left him now because I'm not into him, but he has been nice to me.
I know, yeah,
I
we
can't
always
just leave
feel that. We're
him.
like, oh my god, he's so nice. How do I leave? Or
Yeah,
how do I
how do
say
I
no?
say no?
Yeah, true.
Yeah, so how do you say no to that? How do you say no? How do you leave? Because it is very fair. It would be very fair for you to leave this guy,
I think
so
so.
he can find his life
Early enough.
Yeah, early enough. Than you staying, and yet you don't love him. You're just doing. You're at a certain point. All these things are going to gather up, and he will tell. Because it is different from having a girlfriend that really loves you. He's comparing with friends. He's being hurt. Or he could, unfortunately, he could even get used to it sometimes,
Yeah, true.
which is not okay.
Yeah, I
He
think
thinks that a girlfriend is just like that, yet it's actually.
I think that's why we become selfish as ladies. We want to hang in there. We don't want to exactly come out and tell the guy that, you know what, because of
I don't
this,
like
this,
you.
and that. Yeah, I don't like you. I'm not feeling this anymore. This is not going anywhere. We just like hanging in there, yeah. Because, like you
that's
said, you
cool.
feel guilty, especially if the guy has been so nice. Have you ever been in a situation? I have been there. Have you been in a
been there.
situation where the guy literally could kiss the ground you're walking on?
Like the perfect
he can-
definition of a guy you would want, but
Yeah.
then you don't feel the
you
same
don't
way.
feel anything. I have been there, like
and you find
you
yourself already in a
try.
relationship. Yeah,
Exactly,
I've
like
been
you
there as
try,
well.
you're like, maybe let me give it a shot, let me give it time, maybe I'll feel something for him. You know what, so I was listening to someone recently, and they were like, we need to stop this whole thing of going into a relationship just because the guy loves you more than you love themselves.
Yeah.
That thing is so wrong, honestly.
It is wrong.
You also need to be
But-
like in a position where you're feeling something, or you're feeling the same way for him.
You see, the whole thing with the relationship and love, it should not be hard. Both of you should find the attraction so natural.
So natural, exactly. It should
So
come
it
off
should be so easy. So if you
Yeah.
find yourself trying so hard for both gender, if you're trying so hard, it's just not the right thing.
Yeah.
It's going to. You guys are going to get to reach a point and realize. I hope it's not too late by the time you do that, because if you enter marriage, it should be for better, for worse. So for you to get out of that, it takes a lot.
That
You
is
get
true,
yeah. So for you to realize that, it needs to be on a very early stage and get out of it when it is still early.
Yeah.
We shall maybe ever have a topic about that, maybe getting out of such a situation, which is hard.
So the
But-
ladies do hang in there because they are feeling guilty. Because there are those guys, and those guys are always so nice.
So, like the
like even
typical
years
definition of a guy you would want. He's even he's even cute.
He's amazing. He
He's
does
consistent.
everything.
He provides, but you don't.
But for
feel
some
the
reason,
same
your heart
way.
is like, no.
Yeah.
You guys, I've said this before. There's a song called "The Heart Is Not So Smart." You should all listen to it.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's called I've forgotten the artist. But the song is called "The Heart Is Not So Smart." You guys can check it out on YouTube.
We need a sponsorship
When you
from
listen
the
to
artist.
it, I know. Yeah, when you listen to it, the lyrics like speak to you. So you want to love this person. You want to feel even an inch of what they feel for you,
But you can't.
nah.
I know you even reach a point of
Nothing.
like, man, if this guy bewitched me to love him, just
Slightly,
half as much as
it's
it does,
okay.
Yeah, and girls, but we have a very big problem. I was talking to someone else yesterday, a lady, and she told me the same thing.
Yeah.
So it's a phase we pass through sometimes, some of us. But it is not fair for you to stay in such a relationship and
True.
make someone feel like you like them yet you actually don't.
You actually don't,
So getting
It's
out
also
of it.
not our own making, like you've said. This is the
You
perfect
find
guy.
yourself there,
It's
yeah?
the perfect guy like you've been looking for. So you're trying to hang in there in the hope that someday you're going to feel
feel the
something
same.
for him.
Yeah.
So you give it a month, you give it 6 months, you even give it a year, you give it 2 years, but the
What
heart
does that,
is just like,
what does
nah.
that say about us ladies? When you like someone, you like them. It's just that simple. If you
Yeah.
don't like someone,
You
you
don't.
just do not. And it's not going to grow with time. So
True.
you don't lie to yourself. It might grow with time if this person is a friend at a distance, and maybe you start realizing that you have feelings for them. But if someone is already in a relationship with you and you don't like them, you're not going to grow into it. Okay, someone could testify and tell us, but I've not seen such a situation. Yeah, you're maybe in love with the attention, you're in love with the money, you're in love with the like you're in love with other things but not the person. And then the person matters most.
Of course,
because
it's the person first.
there is a lot of things you guys do together.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is a I know this is, I hope you're 18 or maybe above.
18 and above, okay?
Yeah. So I know that most of relationships right now, you guys are doing something called, you guys are having sex. So if he's giving you some good sex, maybe you're there because of that.
Because of the sex.
Or maybe if you don't love him, because this can be like a punishment. If you don't love him that much, you're not even giving him sex, or you're not feeling the way he feels.
Yeah, and for us ladies, it just reflects.
It can.
Yeah.
Like, man.
It comes up in the moment.
Yeah.
If she's not into it, then she's not into it.
She's
So,
not. Yeah, she's
Yeah.
not. But sometimes some people can feel like it's just sex to them. But if you're in a
I've had a few girls confessing they're like, I just hung in there for all that time because the sex was good.
he's good at that. Yeah, they're there.
But,
as
yeah,
well.
but then of course I think after some time they realize that life is not
All
only
about
about
that.
sex.
Yeah.
There's so many other things that matter. So then,
Yeah. So, man, I think if you're not into him, just don't be there. Let him be. Give him some space. Let him breathe. Let him get someone else that can. Actually, I believe everyone has someone out there for the preach, baby.
preach,
Oh.
sister, preach.
Jenny, preach.
You believe
Mala.
there is someone
I think
for
okay.
everyone out there.
I just don't want people to lose hope because they are sure you give these red flags, but maybe
Preach,
you could be
sister,
having.
preach.
Oh, I feel like I'm a love preacher right now.
Much as the female population doubles or even more than doubles the male population in the world, no problem. There is someone for everyone out
That's
there.
why they cheat. Okay, I'm not going to go into that.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay,
we'll,
more
not,
reason-
we'll not go into the
I
statistics.
know, but man, yeah. So if you're, what else would you think about? Why is she there?
why
Why
a
would
lady?
she be there?
It's interesting.
Money?
Ladies? yeah. Now, exactly. Now, there could be that. It could be the finances.
Yeah.
There could be this gentleman or this man that you've been dating or you're dating, and he just takes care of like all your financial needs, I was giving you
In this era of Muogo.
I was telling Jenny earlier, you could be having a guy and maybe he has a good
fuel
job
card.
and the job comes with a fuel card and you can get to fuel your little car full tank. The guys like a liter is almost 7,000 shillings
These days.
these days. Yeah. So you all see how
Yeah, I mean,
things
that's
are
about
going
cars.
insane. So there could be that financial gain that you probably have from this guy, or I don't know, or maybe he paid your rent for a year and now it's February, rent is getting done the next February, so you have to hang in there and still pretend to be with him.
That is what builds the guilt. You know, if he's giving you that much
and you're not feeling
it becomes very hard for you to live because you know why, you're not reciprocating.
Exactly.
It's very hard for you to reciprocate.
Yeah, and then also on the other hand, and on the other hand, you're wondering how it's going to be tough. You know, when you're used to free rent and free fuel and I don't know, all these other free things, and then you're cut off all of a sudden to adjust your life, to start funding these things. So you're like, you know what, let me hang in there as long as I can, you know.
So selfish.
It's very selfish.
It's so selfish.
Ladies are selfish. But no, we'll hear from the gentlemen. You'll see they are also selfish. So, the attention and
too much love.
Yeah. Also, sometimes he has already introduced you to some of his family and most of his friends, and then you show up and they're all like laying a red carpet for you, like, oh, madam has come, babies in the house, you know. So you enjoy that whole attention because you're known as the boo, you know.
Even living alone, enjoying. You guys being in let's say you've been in a relationship for so long, right? Yeah. And then somehow the feeling has started drifting. But your friends know each other. Yeah. Your family knows her.
We are all ready to each other's businesses.
All of you are into each other's businesses. It is very hard to move on from
I know,
that.
exactly.
It is very, very hard. You guys
Thank you.
It is very hard.
You're like, I've already met the brothers, I've already met the sisters. How do I just call it all?
Because even you as a girl, when some other guy, if in case you want to move on and you find another guy, these other friends of yours are like, wait, what about him?
I know, they're like,
they don't know the conversations you're having in the bedroom. They only see what is outside, so they would judge. Like, it is very hard to move on from that. That is why when she's not that into you, she will not present you to the friends and family. She's just because she knows that anytime this is gone, this is ending.
Like, this is not going anywhere. It's not meaning anything. So yeah, but I think it's selfish at the end of the day. So I think it's our role as ladies, if you realize that you are not into this guy, just say it from the word go. So we are selfish, like we've seen. There are all those things that keep us hooked
to the guy that you're not into.
Yeah, you're just not into the guy. So I mean, it takes work. Yeah, it takes work. It's not easy. It's not easy. Yeah, there's always that nice thing that you like about the guy, and you know, you're thinking, I might let him go, and I might not find this nice quality in the next guy that I look. That I start dating. So
a very big problem. Going in a relationship with too much expectation is very, very bad. You're meeting a human being that is different from the one you had before, even different from you. What you expect, you're not supposed to expect. No, you go in a relationship.
No, you know what happens when I have these disappointments in this relationship. I don't expect the same in the next one. We always do that. Trust me. You're like, this guy was doing this. This one is not even allowed to attempt.
You even keep reminding them. You even keep reminding
them. You're like,
them.
I've seen that before and I've been there, done that, so we are not going through that.
Some people are not into themselves. Some people are not into themselves. Like, someone already is disappointed with their love life. So by the time they come to you, you're there to heal them, not to be with them. You understand? So it is very,
that's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work. It is very dangerous to be in a relationship with someone who doesn't love themselves enough.
True.
So it's
that's a good one. I know. You need someone
going to be insecure. They're going to. You have a lot to prove to them, and it's going to be work instead of a relationship.
So you see, we talked about self-care, I think, in one of the last episodes. So make sure you love yourself first before you come into a relationship, so then you're not a piece of work. You love yourself, the other person loves themselves, and amazing stuff is happening.
I see Henry warning us. I wish we could talk to you the whole day, the whole evening, but we don't have a lot of time. So see you next episode. We're still talking about the same thing for the guys section. I sound so sure.
I do. Anyway, the gentleman will be telling us how they show us that they are not into
the ladies. So when you see those red flags, run for your life. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a comment, share with your friends. We're at University Inn, a beautiful place. I think you know University Inn. With all these visuals that have been happening in Barra,
you cannot not know.
You cannot know. And if you don't know, get a life, darling. Catch your life. Thank you so much. You've been on TheRemedy, a youth TV with Jenny and Claire. We love you so much. Henry Kabuga behind the camera every Saturday, and even behind all other programs that we have on YouTube. Bye.